Ever feel like your paycheck disappears before the month ends? Or that there are never enough hours in the day? It's like money and time just slip through your fingers before you even notice. We were taught that working harder means earning more and living better. But what actually happens is the more hours we work, the more burned out we feel without really getting ahead. The system glorifies hustle culture, telling us success comes only if we never stop grinding. But nobody teaches us how to measure what really matters: our time and our money. What if I told you, most people aren't broke because they don't earn enough? They're broke because they don't track where their time and money actually go. Lost time means missed opportunities, dreams you never chased, goals you never reached. Lost money means stress, debt, and living paycheck to paycheck. If you don't take control, you'll keep trading your life away for pennies without even realizing it. But once you learn to track both time and money, you finally take back your power. If time really equals money, then wasting time is like throwing dollar bills into a shredder. Hi, I'm Max. Welcome to Max Focus Channel. Rewire your mind. Redesign your life. If you want practical tools to take back control of your life, hit that subscribe button and join our community. This video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Stick around, because I'll show you 6 simple, powerful ways to track your time and money like a pro without complicated spreadsheets or fancy apps. In this video, time equals money. Here's how to track both like a pro. If you don't measure your time, you can't really improve how you live. Think about it: tracking time is like holding up a mirror to your daily habits. It shows you exactly where your hours are going. Exactly where your hours are going. Time is the real currency of your life. Money just shows how you've traded it. Every dollar you earn or spend is just a reflection of the hours you've already given away. Let's say you earn $25 an hour. 2 hours of mindless scrolling or binge watching. That's not just time gone, that's $50 of your life spent with nothing to show for it. Now imagine reclaiming just 5 wasted hours a week. That's 260 hours a year. It's like giving yourself 6 whole extra weeks to build, grow, or just live better. Tracking isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Because when you see clearly, you can choose better and live on purpose, instead of by accident. Like Peter Drucker once said, "What gets measured, gets managed." If you want control over your life, it starts by simply tracking where your time is really going. Let's break this down without the headache. Imagine your salary not as a yearly number, but as the value of each hour you spend working. This simple shift makes your time feel more real and personal. For example, if you earn $60,000 a year, after taxes, it comes down to about $29 an hour. Suddenly, every work hour has a clear price tag on it. Think about that $10 coffee break. It's not just a drink, it's 20 minutes of your life at work. When you see it this way, every sip feels connected to your time. The danger comes from small leaks like this: 10 here, 20 there, and before you know it, a chunk of your hard-earned paycheck has vanished. These hidden drains steal both your money and your time. But here's the vision: once you translate spending into hours worked, every choice becomes clearer. You're not just buying stuff, you're trading away pieces of your life. And when you see it this way, your decisions suddenly feel lighter, smarter, and more intentional. Time isn't just money, it's your life in motion. Imagine starting your day without immediately grabbing your phone. Instead, you own your mornings with calm, clarity, and control. That choice alone can set the tone for a day that feels richer in every way. What if you traded just 1 hour of late-night scrolling for 1 hour of learning? That's not just saving time, it's investing in your future earning power. Each small swap builds a stronger version of you. Financial peace doesn't come from just making money, it comes from pairing time discipline with money awareness. When you guide both, you gain true freedom, not just a paycheck. Think about this: a parent who tracks their hours can reclaim evenings to spend with their kids. Instead of being drained, they show up with energy, presence, and joy. That's what real wealth looks like. This balance is about designing a life that feels full, not just busy. It's the shift from chasing time to choosing how to live it. That shift turns ordinary days into extraordinary ones. Like Dolly Parton once said, "Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life." Because in the end, Time well spent is the real measure of wealth. Most Americans feel trapped because they think the solution is always to just work harder. But grinding longer hours often just means burning out faster. Without a smarter strategy, more work doesn't lead to more freedom. The second trap is confusing busyness with productivity. Just because your calendar is full doesn't mean you're moving forward. Being busy is like running in circles. You're moving, but you're not getting anywhere. The third pitfall is ignoring the little daily habits that slowly steal both hours and dollars. That extra coffee run, endless scrolling, or skipping a budget check adds up more than we realize. Small leaks can sink even the biggest ship. Here's the contrast. You don't need to live on 16-hour workdays to get ahead. What you really need is clarity about where your time and money are going. Clarity beats hustle every single time. Working harder on a broken system is like carrying water in a bucket full of holes. No matter how fast you move, it will never fill up. The real fix is repairing the bucket, not running faster. The truth is, most people aren't trapped by lack of effort, they're trapped by lack of awareness. Once you shine a light on where your hours and dollars go, you can finally take back control. And that's how freedom begins. You don't need fancy tools to start. Just grab a notebook and write down where your time goes for 3 days. You'll be surprised at how much clarity this simple habit brings. For money, try the 3 buckets method: needs, wants, and future. It's simple, visual, and keeps you honest about where your dollars are flowing. Once you track, compare your actual habits with your plans. That moment of truth might sting, but it gives you the power to make smarter choices. Don't overcomplicate your system. When things get too complex, most people quit. Start small, stay consistent, and let the progress build. Here's a real example. A college student who tracked spending realized they were spending $200 a month on fast food. Just by noticing, they cut it in half and saved a fortune. Tracking your time and money isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Start small today, and you'll be amazed at how much control you gain over your life. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Do you love life? Then don't waste time, because time is the very fabric of life itself." He reminds us that every minute lost is a piece of our life we'll never get back. Think of time like gold coins once spent. They're gone forever. Warren Buffett gives us another lesson. Success isn't about saying yes to everything, it's about the power of saying no. By choosing fewer, better things, we protect our time and energy. Every no we say creates space for a bigger yes. Steve Jobs said it best: "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." This is a reminder to follow your own path, not just society's script. Every day you choose to be authentic, you take back control of your life. These great minds lived by these truths, and that's why their words still inspire today. Wisdom about time never goes out of style, because time itself never stops moving. The question is, will we use it wisely? Imagine if you started to live by these ideas today. Small changes in how you treat your time could create massive differences in your future. Every wise choice is like planting a seed for the life you want. So if Franklin, Buffett, and Jobs live by these truths, why shouldn't you? Time is the one resource you can never get back, so treat it like treasure. The best investment you can make is in how you spend your hours. Step 1 is knowing your hourly worth. When you see your time in dollars, every minute feels more valuable. This simple shift helps you stop treating your hours like they're endless and start protecting them like gold. Step 2 is to track your top 3 time wasters. Most of us lose hours on scrolling, distractions, or things that don't matter. When you see them clearly, you can start cutting the leaks. Step 3 is redirecting at least 1 wasted hour each day. Imagine putting that time into your health, your side income, or building better relationships. 1 hour may feel small, but over a year, it can change everything. Step 4 is to reinvest the money you save into something meaningful. Maybe it's education, a passion project, or financial security. Every dollar you redirect builds a stronger foundation for the future. The big picture is this: it's not about restriction, it's about freedom. Tracking gives you the power to choose where your time and money go, instead of losing them by accident. That's real control and real freedom. This is your personal playbook, simple steps to reclaim your hours and dollars. Start small, track daily, and watch how your life transforms. Remember, time and money are your tools, not your chains. Time equals money. When you track them, you control them. The secret isn't working harder, it's working smarter with clarity. If you found this valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment, what's your biggest time or money leak you want to fix? This is Max from Max Focus Channel. Rewire your mind. Redesign your life. Remember, every dollar has a time cost, and every hour has a dollar value. Spend both wisely, and you'll design the life you truly deserve. Until next time, stay focused,